Hello everyone, Dr. Danesh is here with another video about COVID-19 infection. In this video, I'm going to answer these questions. Can antibody testing against COVID-19 and general population tell us when we get back to our normal life? And why this could be a true predictor of when we could ease down the current safety measures? What is exactly antibody testing and what is the importance of this test in current pandemic? Well, to answer these questions, I'm going to start with USCLA researchers. In USCLA, researchers are testing the blood of 1,000 randomly selected individuals for a study that could help determine a path to post-pandemic life. Well, antibody testing can determine whether someone was previously infected with the new coronavirus and now presumably is immune. And this kind of test, along with other tests, could potentially identify people who can re-enter the workforce with minimal risk of infecting others or getting infected themselves. Additionally, if we know, for instance, that we have a large population of healthy individuals with immunity, this could lessen the likelihood of continued widespread disease in the general population. A concept known as herd immunity, which means people who already had the disease and now they are presumably immune. Well, to understand how the antibody test is working, the antibody against the S protein on the coronavirus could be detected after 4 days of infection. That kind of antibody is IgM, which is immunoglobulin M, and we are able to measure IgM and IgG. IgG is an antibody against the S protein after a while, like after 10 to 15 days or even more, when our immune system, when we create memory cell in our immune system, we're going to have the IgG antibody in our bloodstream. So by detecting IgM or IgG, we could identify a recent infection or an infection that happened beyond 10 to 15 days before. So to understand why we need to have the proper statistics for this pandemic, I would ask you to consider the flu. The mortality from the flu each year is 0.1%, meaning everyone infected with the flu, from everyone infected with the flu, 1 in 1,000 die, tested or non-tested. And if we only test the people who are hospitalized with flu-like symptoms, the mortality rate jump up to 75-fold higher. Similarly, with the coronavirus, testing only sick and symptomatic people will result in an overestimation of mortality and morbidity of this disease, which would heighten the fear and anxiety against this pandemic situation. And for sure, it's going to worsen the economy as well. Therefore, we need to understand that this test is very critical. And after doing the test, if someone is positive for antibody against the COVID-19, either IgG or IgM, then we go ahead and do the test against the COVID-19 test, the normal test or usual test that they're doing right now, and then if the patient is positive, we could identify that they are currently infected with COVID-19. If they're not positive, that means the patient is immune to the COVID-19 infection, and they're not shedding the virus, and they're not able to be contagious to other people. So that's why I would like to ask the authorities in Canada to run multiple antibody testing locations, which could be drive-through testing centers, by the way, to randomly test people, at least 1,000 people, in different locations in at least one province, to give us a more precise picture of what we should do in terms of social distancing, and when our students and our children could get back to school, and when our workforce could get back to their job, and life is going to be at least semi-normal as to what we had before the outbreak. Thanks for watching, and I hope see you next time.